I've been applying for several hospitals for the nurse residency program. I'm just gonna have to go with the flow and see what happens. Either way, I know everything is going to work out perfectly.
Saying yeah, like a shot of whiskey burning going down, burning going down.
Hello guys, my name is Sierra. I'm currently a nursing student and I have been documenting my experiences and sharing my journey with you guys. And I am so excited to continue sharing more. Hi, I hope you guys are doing awesome. Happy, it's gonna be May by the time this video is posted. Happy freaking May. I just finished up a quick little interview sort of thing, I guess you could say. I've been applying for several hospitals for the nurse residency program, something that I can go into more detail about later because I did not know that I was supposed to be applying for these right now. And one of the hospitals does this like pre-interview, I guess, where they give you 5 questions and you like self-record them and you get 3 chances, which, oh my gosh, is like a total nightmare because then you're trying to perfect your answer and then you can play the video back and it's just not good for people with anxiety or like perfectionists. It's just not, it's not a good setup. But I just finished that and Camper would like to say hi before I talk any further. You want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? I need to head out right now because I'm about to meet up with some friends for school for brunch at one of my favorite places and then head to Starbucks because I need to do some studying and assignments because stuff is due tomorrow and I have clinical tomorrow and so much is going on. But welcome to a couple days in my life as a nursing student. Welcome to the chaotic ride, baby. Hello, so quick update. I am at Starbucks. I need to head in there because I have some school that I need to get done like ASAP. Totally not in the mood to do so. I just grabbed brunch and a mimosa with some friends in my clinical group. It was nice to catch up with them. They are in town to get their fingerprints done for the NCLEX. Yeah, that's something I definitely need to get on top of. I haven't paid the fee yet. I think it's like $200 and something, which is something that nobody ever really talks about, is that you pay for nursing school and all of that, but also at the end of nursing school, you have to pay for the NCLEX, which kind of where I live, it obviously depends on where you live. It is around $450, $450 to $500. So that's just something to think about. I need to pay the OSBN fee and then I need to pay my fingerprint fee, which is something I need to get done soon because I know there is like a wait time and all of that. So I'll worry about that later. I'll handle that later. Also, Camper, I just dropped him off at home. Prior to that, I had this sort of interview sort of thing, I guess you could call it. So with the hospitals, actually, you know what, it depends on the facility that you're applying for. I'm having different experiences depending on the facility. So with one specific hospital, this one, when you apply for their nurse residency program, you list your top 7 places, whether they are ED, ICU, surgical, or medical. And then after that, you do this sort of like interview process, but it's not with anybody. You get 5 questions and you get multiple times to refilm those questions, which is an absolute freaking nightmare. Like, it is so much better to just interview with a person. Like, I'd rather meet somebody and shake their hand and talk to them and meet them in person than film myself and like and be a perfectionist. And then, I don't know, who the heck wants to watch back an interview? Like, you have the opportunity to watch back your answer to this question. Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. And I understand, like, it's really nice that they give you 3 chances to answer a question, but it's also just like, it's not ideal. So anyways, I did that this morning, and I think what happens, I'm not entirely sure, is that they send your like pre-interview off to the departments that you listed that you were interested in, and then the departments reach out to you if they're interested in you, and then you actually have like a formal interview with like a panel of people. Not entirely sure. I think that that's what happens, but I think that's a way that they can like decipher and weed out people who they think are a good fit for their department, which I get it. It's also like so different meeting somebody in person and having like a face-to-face conversation, which I truly think that everybody deserves and should have. So yeah, that's what happened this morning. And then if you've watched my previous video, you know that I had an interview with a hospital earlier at like 7 in the morning a couple days ago, but then nobody showed up. I don't know, totally like miscommunication, kind of weird thing. I have an interview rescheduled for this upcoming Monday at, I think it's at 10:30 with that hospital. Obviously, I will keep you guys posted on everything that happens. Going to be completely transparent and honest with you guys. I'm specifically applying for positions in the emergency department. This is kind of where I feel like is like home to me. This is where I want to be working as a nurse. I know for sure at this point I am not interested in critical care. I do not want to work in the ICU. I do not want to work in the PCU. The amount of stress and the acuity, there's stress everywhere you work as a nurse, and there is time management that has to be occurring, but I feel like as like a new baby nurse with no experience, that is not where I want to work or where I belong. Don't get me wrong, I think that any new nurse can work in those departments, especially if you've been a CNA there before, or if you have a great preceptor, if you have a great staff, great team. You can do anything that you want. Like, you can do any freaking thing that you want as a nurse. But for me personally, that is not where I feel like I should be right now. I kind of see my career evolving, like working in the emergency department and then maybe going to like labor and delivery, and like, I don't know, I had such a good time there, but I don't feel like that's for me right now. I could see that happening later in the future. We will see. As I'm saying, I'm applying for these ED positions, very limited spots for the amount of people that are applying. So we'll obviously see what happens. I may apply for medical or surgical or like PACU or something like that and hope to transition into the emergency department. I really have no idea what the heck is about to happen. Like, I have no idea how my career is going to play out. I'm just gonna have to go with the flow and see what happens. Either way, I know everything is going to work out perfectly, just the way it should, as it's going to do for you. Everything happens the way that it should, and I have faith in that. So that is currently where I'm at right now. So I had my like pre-interview with one hospital, have another interview with another hospital, just going through all these hoops and bounds. Also, I want to mention, if you're in your like last year of nursing school, if you are like in your beginning of nursing school, wherever you're at in your nursing journey, this is something that I was completely unaware of, as well as a lot of people in my class, is that you can apply to new grad residency programs before you graduate. If I'm correct, one of the new grad residency programs where I live locally that doesn't start until August actually opened up in March. That's how early some of them open up. And our school didn't necessarily like prepare us for this or inform us that we could start applying. So I just want to make that known in case you guys are unaware of that. You can apply for residency programs before you finish school or before you pass the NCLEX. It's all dependent upon the facility that you're applying for. Every facility has different like protocols and different like application dates and different start dates. So obviously look into that, but this is something that I was unaware of, even though I have an older brother who just graduated. I don't recall if he applied for his program like after school. I know he got his position before he passed the NCLEX, but I don't know if he interviewed before he finished school. So I don't really know. I just want to make you guys aware of that, because this is something that I didn't really know about, because we weren't really like talked to about this with, and I think it's kind of important. Like, you should probably apply as soon as you're able to. That's where I'm at right now. Again, everything will work out just the way it's supposed to. I am rambling and talking so much because I'm procrastinating going inside of there, because I need to be studying and doing some homework because I have clinical tomorrow. And this is always what happens when I start school later in the day. It's 1:40 right now. I totally do not want to do it. It's like if I get a start on it at like 8, 9, or 10 in the morning, I'm all for it. Like I set it my day knowing like this is what it looks like. But once I'm like relaxing and not doing school, it's hard for me to get in the mode like in the afternoon or in the evening. Forget it, in the evening, it does not happen. But I am going to force myself to go in there. I'm gonna get a coffee or a tea, whatever I'm feeling to wake me the heck up. Although I do feel pretty energized, but I could use like a little something more. And we will get some work done. Well, it's not really the morning anymore. It's actually almost noon and I've had a pretty slow moving morning. Get my kombucha in hand. I was supposed to have clinical today at the hospital, but that didn't end up happening. So I will be there tomorrow all day and bring you guys along for that. Since I have time today, I have a lot that I need to do. Let me grab something. I've got my little to-do list here. Also I have my planner. What is on the agenda? I need to turn in a homework assignment that's due at midnight tonight. It's my benchmarks. I need to watch a couple videos about EKGs and maybe print off some documents and get more comfortable reading rhythm strips, because that's a question that my CTA keeps asking me. She keeps asking me questions about that and I feel like I don't know the answers and she knows that I don't know the answers, so I definitely need to work on that and then hopefully show up to clinical tomorrow. Ow, that was a toy. And be more educated, hopefully. Ow, that hurts so bad, camper. My foot hurts really bad from that toy. And then I need to do my 50 questions on UWorld. I love UWorld. I can talk more about it later. I love it. I completely think that it is worth the money that you pay for it. I paid $220, I think, for 90 days. It's amazing. I have gotten a couple messages from people on my Instagram asking if they should buy it right now because they're in school. And here is my advice. I feel like it is a really, really great refresher. Meaning I think a lot of people tend to get it after they graduated or towards the end of their schooling, which is what I did and a lot of my friends are doing. Basically, I'll have it for the next 2 months while I'm in school, and then I'll have it for an entire month once I'm done with school, and then hopefully by the time that it expires is when I'll be taking my NCLEX. But it is super amazing. I guess I'll just like go into a little bit more detail about it right now. So I read something online and it was a way that somebody recommended to do the questions. So the first time that you go through all of them, to do them like kind of in their group. So for example, I will be finishing up all the questions in the fundamentals section, and then there's a pharmacology section. There's like a list of sections that this person like recommended to go through. I read this online. So I'm gonna do that, and then after you're done with all of them, jumble them up and then go through them again. But when you're learning, go through them by the category, which actually makes complete and total sense. I wouldn't even thought of it that way. So I'm glad I'm doing that. If you guys are interested in like the categories that this person like broke down and how you should do it, just let me know and then I'll let you know. So I have that, and then I just have some random things I want to do. I want to take Camper on a walk later. I need to do some laundry, pack my lunch for tomorrow. Well, also it's very nice out today. I think the high is going to be 70 degrees, so I'm gonna post up outside and put all my school stuff out there and get some fresh air and sunshine, because that makes me super happy and I am so freaking ready for summer. Oh my gosh. Good morning, you guys. It is 6:40 in the morning. I just got to the hospital. I need to head into the emergency department so we can have morning report, and then I will be here until 7:15 tonight. I have a good feeling it's going to be a really good day, so I'll keep you guys posted. Also, not gonna lie, I am pretty stinking tired. I feel like nights before clinical, I have anxiety about not waking up on time, and so then I wake up like multiple times in the middle of the night, and I have a really hard time going back to sleep, and then I'm like dreaming about being at the hospital. It's this weird thing. That is a wrap. It is 7:20. I am tired. It was such an awesome day. I need to take off these scrubs and go home and take a shower and get changed like as soon as possible. And I will probably fill you guys in on my clinical shift tomorrow, but I had a really good day and I'm really happy to be doing it in the ED. Good morning, you guys. Hi, it's 8:15 in the morning. I am very tired, but what is on the agenda today is I need to go get creamer because I need to make coffee, and then I also, oh hi munchkin, this camper. I need to just pick up a couple random things from the grocery store because last night my boyfriend made a really damn good dinner, kind of like Cajun, like crawfish boil inspired. I was just talking about that with him recently, and then he found a recipe and made it, and it was really sweet and just so good, and we will definitely be having it again. It was so good. So I'm making dinner tonight. However, I am working a partial shift at the hospital from around 12 to 7:15, and I don't want to eat super late, and I'm probably not going to want to cook a lot when I get back, so I found a recipe for the crock pot. We'll see how it goes. I'll show you guys that. But I need to run to the grocery store now because in like 2 hours I have an interview with a hospital. Oh my gosh, I need to wake the heck up. Like a week ago, I had an interview. It was like at 7 in the morning, and then the people that were interviewing me didn't show up, but I think there was like this mistranslation because the wrong like shift position got posted, and so they canceled it and then reposted the right shift. So anyways, all is well. I'll have that interview and then I'll head directly into the hospital and have like a half day. The CTA I'm working with is working as a charge nurse today, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. I'm thinking she's just gonna like send me on my way and have me continue working on skills and things like that. So I think it'll be a good day. Oh my gosh, you guys, I need some help. Yesterday was a very good day. I was there for about 12 hours and I feel like I gained a lot more independence. I was just doing a lot more stuff by myself and providing almost full patient care for my patients. Discharging, admitting, IV, catheters, labs, things like that. So I feel like I got really comfortable with that and just a lot more comfortable being in the patient's room by myself. Also, if they have like a significant other there, or if it's a child and they have their parent, because you're not only talking with the patient, you're talking with their family. So that can be tricky sometimes. I definitely know what I do need to work on, and that's a lot, but specifically when we get sort of like emergent situations and somebody's coming in with an ambulance and there's just like so many people, and then maybe I'm like the primary nurse and I'm supposed to be taking report from the ambulance, most likely the paramedic, and then also like charting and doing like admitting stuff, and then there's other nurses and ED techs coming in and getting the patient hooked up to telemetry, getting an IV start, things like that, labs, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's definitely overwhelming because it's this person's life and you don't want to miss anything, but it's a lot to multitask with, and I think obviously the more you do it, the easier it gets, the more you're able to listen and observe and do multiple things at once safely. So that is definitely something I need to work on. I feel like I have just been getting overwhelmed with the report we received from EMS. So that's that. But I'm only on day, what day is it? 6 or 7, and I have 18 shifts for this term, so I think a lot of improvement will happen. But anyways, that's my life right now. I need to go. I need coffee. Okay guys, I just got home and I am literally so sad right now. Okay, because I got creamer to make coffee and I assumed that there was coffee, but there's literally no coffee, and I don't want to go back to the store to get coffee. I don't really have the time to, and I'm so sad because I was so looking forward to that. So I guess we'll just have a cup of tea, which is still good, but I don't know, there's something about sometimes coffee with creamer that just gets you going. Some better news, I want to show you guys a little grocery haul, and then I need to get ready for my interview. What do you think you're doing? Do you think I got something for you? Because I didn't, I'm sorry. All right, so I think I decided what I'm going to make tonight. Pulled pork sandwiches. Got these cute little buns. Got some cereal. This is for my boyfriend, not for me. We've been talking about Honey Smacks. You like grew up in the early 2000s or late 90s. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. They didn't have Honey Smacks, but they had these. So I figured that's close enough. Got some coleslaw for the pulled pork sandwiches, although we're not going to use the dressing, probably just like the cabbage and stuff. And then got my favorite cleaner ever. It's the lavender flavor. It smells super good. We're running out of it. Do you need anything? Got some more croutons. Here, we'll just go inside of here. Ooh, this is a necessity. Rotos. I was running low. Eye drops. Need these definitely for my clinical days. Got some avocados in here, cucumber, and some ramen. Gotta love ramen. And then in here, oh, I have the meat that I'm gonna put in the crock pot. I'm probably gonna do that after my interview, right before I leave for my clinical. Got some mustard, beef stock, barbecue sauce. Oh, this is my favorite. This is what I was looking forward to, you guys. I'm so sad. Let's go to the store tomorrow. And then just some seasoning for tonight's dinner, tomato sauce, and string cheese. Gotta love your string cheese. So, I am on my way to the dryer to grab the shirt that I'm gonna wear for this interview since it's online over Zoom. But there's been yet another change in plans. Basically, I just got a voicemail from the woman that's supposed to interview me, and she said that she got double booked for my 10:30 a.m. interview. So now I have to reschedule it to later this afternoon. The problem is that later this afternoon, I was supposed to immediately go to the hospital to do like a half clinical shift. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So I think I'll have the interview at 1, and then I'll just go straight to the hospital directly after. It is what it is. I hate like kind of waiting around knowing I have like big things to do later in the day. Like I'd rather do everything early in the morning. I'd rather have an interview earlier. I'd rather work earlier and then have like later in the day to like relax, if that makes sense. Knowing that I have like stuff to do like in a couple of hours. I don't know. I'm so weird like that. But that's what's happening now. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put the food in the crock pot since I have some time. And yeah. Alrighty, so here's the little lunch that I'm bringing. I'm only gonna be there for like 6 or 7 hours. Got a bar, a kombucha, plant protein, water. Please ignore the dog barking. I have no idea what they're barking at. Okay, so here's an update. I was literally just about to show you the meat in the crock pot that I'm making, and I was getting a call because I'm about to head to the hospital because I didn't get a response about an interview, but then I just got a call and then it just turned into a phone interview with 2 people, and I was not expecting that, and then the dogs were barking, so I had to run out to my car and do the interview really quickly. It went good. They told me they're kind of doing like a process to this where they're doing like Zoom interviews, which mine was a phone interview, and then they're doing in-person interviews, like they're narrowing it down, and then they will announce who is hired next week. From what I understand, they're only hiring 2 people, and there's several nursing schools here in Southern Oregon, so yeah, that's that. But at the end of the interview, they scheduled me for an in-person interview this Thursday. What? So that's really happy. I feel happy and relieved and nervous, but that makes me happy that they liked me enough over the phone that they want to interview me in person. So of course I'll be bringing you guys along for all of that, and that is that. Oh, let me show you what's in the crock pot, and then I need to get the heck out of here and go to my clinicals. Look at the, oh, I guess that doesn't look that good. I promise you it'll look good when it's done. It smells really good though. Hi, long time no see. I'm on day 2 of clinicals. So yesterday I only worked until 7, had dinner. I never told you guys about my day. And then this morning I was doing some catching up on studying because I will be at the hospital for another half day today. I'll get out a little bit later at 9 o'clock tonight. And then I have class tomorrow and all of that good stuff, but I promise I will fill you in on everything that I got to see yesterday because it was so cool, and I'm sure it's going to be another amazing day in the hospital. So I'll see you guys later tonight, or most likely tomorrow morning. We'll just have to see. My day is over. It's, what time is it? 9:06. I have class tomorrow morning, which is why I only worked a half shift, but today was so good. This was, man, I love the ER. Like, I really, really hope that I can get a job in the ER. I love it for so many different reasons. I got to participate in a code today. It was the first code that I've ever seen. Definitely frightening. Why am I so out of breath? I've walked like a good distance, okay, cut me some slack. And I just got to do a lot more, like complete patient care, full assessments, a lot of IVs. So I'm feeling good and I'm super excited for what is to come. What's going on in here?
I just want to feel them.
Wow, what are these?
They're baby chicks.
Oh my gosh, they got bigger, huh?
Yeah, see?
Wow.
They keep moving and I can't touch them.
Oh, they're our friends. Hi. Wow, which one's your favorite?
The white one.
Yeah.
She's so cute. Let me show you everything. Come on, you see? They just keep running. Come on. They're so cute. Look at his cute head.
His cute head?
Yeah. He's the baby one. Hi.
Hello, so I am at my sister's with Magnolia. She helped me package some orders. I just got out of class earlier, which was fine. We had a guest speaker who kind of went over, what are you doing?
Hi.
She went over interviewing and what we should do with our resume and things like that, but honestly it's kind of a little too late because we've all already applied for new grad programs. So again, I know I've touched base on this before, just be aware of the times that new grad residency programs open. Every facility is different. Their open dates, their end dates. There's some hospitals by me that haven't even started like the application process yet, and then some that are already done with. So that's really important to keep that in mind. We didn't get informed of that. It was a good day in school. Yesterday was a good day at the hospital.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Your skin looks better, I guess, huh? So cute. She got a haircut. My sister cut her hair. Do you love it?
Yes.
You're so cute. Are you ready for
Yes.
Her little sister. One thing I wanted to say is I got to see an NG tube be placed 2 clinical days over the day that I didn't really talk to you guys at all. Yeah.
I want to tell everyone she's gonna cut her belly.
What?
She's gonna cut her belly up and the baby will cling up.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that how born?
Yeah, she's cute and she's got baby shoes and the Justhea on it.
And do you hear this?
Yes, but I don't want people knowing the name.
Oh, I'll bleep it out. Are you so excited?
Yeah.
Watch out for the water. Anyways, I got to see an NG tube place. The nurse I was with, it wasn't actually my CTA. She was a traveler, and I heard that she was doing it, and I was like, hey, can I watch you do this? And she was really nice about it. She made it look so effortless and easy. I feel so nervous and hesitant to ever do one of those. I'm curious if any of you guys have done an NG tube and how your experience has been with that, and any tips, tricks, advice. Very much appreciate that. But overall, it's been really good in the hospital. I'm having a good time in the emergency department, and I think I have about 10 more shifts until the end of the term. We're officially halfway through the term. Well, in a couple of days, but we'll be halfway through the term. So it's going by super, super fast. On that note, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I told you guys earlier I have a second interview tomorrow, so I will be continuing with the vlog tomorrow, bring you guys along for my second interview and my clinical shifts that I have this weekend. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for a couple days in my life as a nursing student.
Thank you so much.
Take care, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! So cute. I want to eat you.